I am so sorry. The phone overheated. This phone overheated, so the camera cut off. Now I'm gonna make a part two, but we're almost done anyway, so you don't need to watch this. So I didn't care about the content I was making, right? And I told you why I was writing Corn. I used to read Corn. I was like, yo, this is cool. I was like, okay, well, I'm a good storyteller. I can write. I didn't really read. Okay, so it's complicated. As a kid, I really like reading stories. Harry Potter, Amazago, a bunch of stories, right? As an adult, I preferred reading manga or comics or manhwa, right? I was like, okay, fuck it. So then going back to a book was a lot less exciting because you didn't have the visual satisfaction that the manga had. Like, fuck it, right? Holy shit, it's light outside. Yeah, it's light outside. It's not gonna be very beautiful, but still. Um, so I decided to write Corn, and Corn really, really, really worked well. And the amount of work that I did, the amount of fucking running around in circle before we end up on a good point is crazy. And then I wrote Corn, and it was really popular. I had 130,000 views. Why did that? Because I wanted to promote it Twitch and YouTube. And then Wattpad changed the rules and deleted my story. Now I just did Wattpad, didn't do a backup save. We lost 90 hours of work. I have 700 hours in Twitch, so that's nothing. I said, fuck you, I'm not gonna write again. And from one day I'm writing to the next day I'm not writing. I never had that closure. I never had this forgiveness. I never had this move on. And even when I'm making content, you see this summer, people think the hardest thing was to make videos after videos after videos. No, it was to post them. It was to post them. It was to make sure that they post. It was to make sure that I have enough space for the next day. It was to make sure that I had a nice tag. Hashtag. That was the hard part. That was the boring part. But I never got the closure. I never got the closure to filming. I never got the closure to writing. It was always an in-between. My parents was always an in-between. Forgiveness was always an in-between. Reality was always an in-between. Workplace was always an in-between. Couldn't go to work without having music on. Couldn't go to work without getting into a fight and saying, fuck you, I don't care. Huh? I was there every single day. And I'm going to ask you a question. Do you think I was there every single day for money? No. It's because sometimes you have to show up. And I'm doing my dream, and I'm on the path of success for my dream. It's insanity. I'm willing to give up. Now, I'll be finishing on a very, very simple video, on a very simple concept. This concept is about transition, about forgiveness, right? Shout out to Rhea for the idea for the concept. And at the very end, the reason why I'm so afraid, the reason why I'm so nervous. When I was making content last year, I didn't care because nobody was watching the content. I know that people are watching now. I have people that are backing me up, people supporting me, people behind me that are wishing for my success. I'm afraid of letting them down. I'm afraid of not doing good enough. I have to forgive myself from sabotage. The past one, the present one, and the future one. It's a long fucking journey. Anyway, love you guys. Take it easy. Peace.